Hey guys, today we will be talking about Life Path 6. And for anybody who doesn't know, I just started this YouTube channel and I'm going to go through all the life paths from 9 to 1. I already did 9, 8, 7. I'm on 6 now. This bug is bugging me. After we talk about the life path numbers, we're going to go into the signs and then we're going to delve into that. And I'm also going to be going live at certain times to discuss how to uncover your name, your birthday, and find, those numbers with which you synchronize with, get a better understanding of them, get a better understanding, therefore, of yourself. And once you do that, you can move on to the astrology and get deeper understanding of yourself, because it goes deep. The sixes is the energy of the nurturer and the mentor. Like, these people are naturally not helpers, because that's more of two falls right behind one to help the one while the one leads. And then 6 is the nurturer to everybody. Okay, because that 2 wants that one-on-one thing. The 6 is just naturally a nurturer. They naturally like to help people. 6s are also good parents, very good parents. Since they have this nurturing quality, it makes them very good parenting. They have very good parenting skills. They're just naturally parents, born to be parents. The 6 also has this kind of magnetic energy, because people feel their best selves when they're around 6s. Like, 6s just brings out that best part of everybody, and it's just this ability they have to just reflect that light back to you on how amazing you are. And so it just becomes this amazing interaction with everybody, and this amazing energy and this harmonious kind of feeling, and it feels good. 6s bring that. They have that naturally. It's amazing. Thank you, 6s, for bringing in that kind of energy. It's always needed. The 6s are very good listeners, which helps them create good bonds with people, and people see these people as trusting and loving, and forgiving. 6s can be very forgiving, because all a 6 strives to really do is to create harmony wherever it's at. 6 carries the most stable and harmonious kind of energy out of all of the numbers. They're very loving and compassionate and down to earth, 6s. And I appreciate 6s. These people are also the emotional healers. These people bring the emotional side out of people, because being that natural guide, they create this more stronger emotional connection with people as a collective. The 6 is so receptive and so understanding of others' needs that they can become very sensitive to their surroundings, like an empath. If you feel this way, you need to know that not everything is for you to do. Because as a 6, they can overdo stuff for other people, so much to the point where they're exhausting themselves and they're draining their own energy. Because all they just really want to do is find that peace and that good, chill kind of vibe within everybody. They want to make sure everything's good, everybody feels comfortable, and they have to seek that within themselves first in order to create it. Sometimes the six gives so much of that nurturing that they kind of forget that they should receive it too. So sometimes when people offer, they're like, "Oh wait, you really ask? You really want to help?" Even though low key they might be thinking about it and like inside how they really want that help and that urge of like, "Damn, somebody help me, please," but I'm not gonna say anything. So that person that does help them realize that they do need help and that they're not supposed to take care of every single thing. They appreciate those people. As a six, you kind of want that like feeling of like validation. So when people don't seem to really, in your eyes, when people don't seem to like care for what you do or don't give that response back, like as a, like that thank you or that appreciation or maybe even doing something back for you, which you don't expect that. You don't expect it as much, but when people do that, you appreciate that. But when people don't, you feel you catch that too though. So you may feel like people don't appreciate you. You have to learn and remember that not everybody's going to say it out loud their appreciation for you. And so know that they're appreciating you, but just not out loud or how you want them to show it. Or, like, don't dwell on that thought too much. Focus more on that internal voice, that internal feeling of yourself. So how secure you feel within yourself. Are you feeling nurtured within yourself? Do you feel good within yourself? Look for that first, always. As a six, you seek the best in everybody, especially those who you care for, those close to you. And you want to see the best in everybody, and that's why you bring that energy to the table, that everybody is the best version of themselves around you when you are feeling when you are feeling that within, of course, first. So, but the thing is, when you don't like when people ruin the moment so much so that when people tell you, when people try to help you and give you a helpful kind of criticism, like constructive criticism, when people give you constructive criticism, you might not really, like, you might be like, damn, why you did that? You just ruined the moment. Why you just had to ruin something that was going perfectly fine, and you just had to say that? Like, really, dead ass? Are you dead ass? But don't feel like that. Accept it. Accept that constructive criticism, as long as it's not coming from anybody who's trying to hurt you, or any enemy, or anybody that just doesn't like you. As long as this person is a person that you're close to, a friend, a family member, and they're trying to help you, take that. Don't just get upset because it is now a imperfection or a flaw, and you didn't want any flaws in this moment that's going on right now, and it feels so good, but then somebody had to bring up flaws. So just don't think about that too much. Accept it. Move along. Remember, every number has a dark side and a good side, a bad and a good. Being on the really negative side of 6, it may make you a very stubborn person, somebody who gossips a lot, somebody who's very like jealous and interferent, kind of complacent. So somebody who's very, very conceited, okay, and they can be very judgmental as well. You will create your own karma by portraying characteristics, these negative sides all the time of the 6. Don't always Don't just always stay on that negative side of the 6, because you have a gift, and your gift is to nurture and bring comfortability within everybody and bring out everybody's best version. So the bad side is that a 6 might seek validation too much, and a 6 might also come across people who don't give them people who don't give them a chance at all, and so they still end up respecting these people because they just have this natural respect for all people. You know, they're humanitarians like 9. That's why 6 and 9s, don't put them together, because the 6, it wants to do kind of what the 9 is naturally good at doing, but the 6 does it very well too. You know, but the 6 is more, the 9 is more like letting the 6 deal with it until the 9 can take care of it if it really gets out of hand. And this can lead 6s to forcing harmony, you know, and that's not always necessary. You can deal so much with other people's shit, right? So much that you keep things bottled up. You keep things, it's like you have this inner thing that's like, okay, help me, somebody help me, but you don't really want to say that because you want to be the one to help. And you can be a perfectionist. You can have that energy of the 6th sign, which is Virgo, who wants to get everything, have everything in detail, you know, make sure everything's perfect, be very logical and thinking and rational and everything, less emotional. But as a 6th energy, you do have that nurturing emotional energy. At the same time, it does possess some of the 6th sign Virgo qualities. 6 holds this kind of duality of compassion and logic. And 6 holds these qualities. So that's what makes them so mastered in bringing harmony and bringing comfortability and bringing stability and bringing good vibes into their surroundings. Always remember to speak up when something's bothering you. Speak up when you feel like somebody's trying to take advantage of that loving and caring and nurturing energy, you know. Always have that guard up. You know, not completely all the way up and not all the time, but have it there in existence somewhere where you can just pull it out and be like, hey, no, you're not going to do that to me. You're not going to abuse my vulnerability that I choose to give you as a 6. As a 6, you value harmonizing so much and harmony within a group so much that, and within between you and others so much that you may not bring up those destructive criticisms, and you may not want to like ruin the moment a lot, so much so that you just keep it bottled up. Don't do that. It's not good to keep it bottled up. Remember, it's never good to keep anything bottled up. When these bottled up feelings get too bottled up, you don't, bring it up, defend yourself. And so you keep it inside instead. And when you see this person, you have all these thoughts running of them, but you're acting a different way. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you face internally. And that's not good to keep internalized, because then one day it's going to explode, right? So learn to defend yourself and voice yourself, and also learn to, if you're surrounded by people who are the opposite of what harmony is, so people who are selfish, people who are loud, and if surrounded by selfish people, you will become moody. You can like whine and complain a lot, and Because you just don't want those people around you, but you might not want to really tell them. Make sure you surround yourself around people who appreciate your nurturing qualities, who appreciate your ability to harmonize and bring this comfortability into a group of people. Because these people are the people that will help you instead of break you down. When you feel like you're about to pop or break, or you just don't feel good, go to nature, like go spend some time alone or go take a walk outside. Learn to recognize the feeling, the emotion that you're feeling, how you are feeling. Process that first. Then go ahead and be that nurturer that you are. But remember that you don't always have to be the nurturer to every single person. Not every single person. Not every single group meeting. Not always. So remember that. But express that sixth energy, which is the nurturer. But be balanced, like I always say. And in every video I'm going to mention it. Be balanced. Balance your life path number. Find balance. How do you find balance? By learning about the number and actually identifying with the negative flaws and working on it. And that will be all for the 6. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I hope you learned something and got something out of it. If you did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the life path videos and more astrology stuff coming up to share with you guys. So stay tuned for that and stay posted. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.